Not even 12 months have passed, yet it's been a year of losses. Funny how it all began with that darn bench across the way. I had objected, but was told that it was needed for the elderly to rest while waiting for the bus. Sure it was. More like the watch-out point for childish games, group gatherings, and even voyeurism given the beautiful bathroom views of mine and the neighbouring homes. But in time, I saw that it was a resting place for those in need, a space for people to breathe, especially those that were lost. First, a musician and intellect who read books that were beyond comprehension. The bench was his resting place to transport himself into the world of words. It was where we had fascinating discussions about any and everything, and where I would sometimes bring him a mug of tea. He had heard through the local gossip that I liked to sew and would bring his damaged clothes to be repaired. I learnt of what he had lost over a short period of time. His daughter, his mother, and his brother all within months. Then he too left for his own great journey a few weeks after laying his brother to rest. There was another, a quiet and true gentleman who would just sit and stare into nothingness while the planet rotated around him. So I went to him and sat down nearby, let him know where the community centre was, where he could get a hot sandwich and hot drinks, where he could connect with others or receive help if he needed from great staff. I reached out and touched his arm for a moment so that he knew that he had been seen, and wished him a good day. Thereafter, greetings of "Good morning" were met with "All the more beautiful for seeing you." Not a chat-up line, but words that brought tears and lifted one's spirit. Sadness arrived on learning of his untimely death too. Then she appeared, young, no older than 30, but living on the streets had made her look older. The bench became her place for drinking, for reading, for conversations. She too had mugs of tea where I learnt of her ambition to return to her studies. Reading the business economic books gave her purpose and helped to drown out the voices in her head. A social worker was engaged to support her on the path towards the new. Learning that her life is now lost suddenly is truly beyond words. Looking at that bench now feels more like a memorial with the regular users, locals, suddenly gone, and my heart breaks for them. But it serves a meaningful purpose. The bench is not just a resting place nor a waiting place. It's a bridge of connection. People come, sit, and wait for an arrival, for a spoken word, for a gentle touch, for something. In return, they receive a welcome, a cup of tea, a sandwich, a listening ear with no judgment. They come for a connection, and so we, this community, bridge the gap to let them know that they are seen and that they are not alone. And in doing so, we have become more united, more patient, and more giving of each other. A real community.